Hey there friends, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create YouTube thumbnails in seconds using Thumbs AI. So go ahead and open up your web browser and go to Thumbs.ai and you should see this web page. You can click on start for free at the top right. I'm going to click on login just because I already have an account. So once you've signed in and you see this dashboard, you're going to have the option to follow a template like the ones you can see here. So these are templates or styles that have been taken from very successful YouTube creators, so you know that they're going to be effective from the get-go. If you have an original idea in mind, you can also go ahead and click on create thumbs here at the top left. So once you see this window, you have two options. You can generate a thumbnail from text prompts or from images prompts. So for example, I want to create a thumbnail using a text prompt. I'm going to type in the general idea of what I want my thumbnail to look like. So let's say I want to create a thumbnail about, so let's do something simple like creating a thumbnail about using Claude for work, or maybe I should say for enhancing your workflow. Include text in the image or in the thumbnail and emphasize the icons. You can go ahead and keep it relatively simple. You don't have to go super in depth because there's this really great enhanced feature that optimizes your prompt for you. So go ahead and click on that once you've written down the general idea of what you want your thumbnail to look like. And after a few seconds, as you can see, it's rewriting the prompt to better suit the generative model. So once that's done, you can go ahead and choose other options like adding your face or choosing a reference style if that's your thing. Or you can also follow a template like the ones I've shown you in the landing page. I'm going to keep it at that for now. I'm just going to set one variation. You can have multiple variations if you want to have choices to choose from, but for sake of demonstration, I'm just going to keep it to one. So I'm going to go ahead and click on generate thumbnail now, and after a few seconds, it should be done. The process usually doesn't take very long, so just be a little patient. So here is our finished product. As you can see, enhance your workflow with Claude. It didn't quite get the uh, icon right for Claude, so you can go ahead and click on regenerate if you ever need to. But that's just one way of generating your thumbnails. You can also generate one from an image. So let's say, for example, I want to upload an image and then I want to use a certain asset or use a certain subject in the image. I can make one in the style of a Mr. Beast video, but with me as the subject instead of Mr. Beast. So that's definitely one other way you can generate a YouTube thumbnail. So let's say I want to make one, for example, with a gaming screenshot. I'm just going to open that up here. And as you can see, now I get to add my prompt. So stylize this screenshot and emphasize the on win or the gaming session. Make it hype or hype it up and add special effects. So let me go ahead and click on enhance now. Again, I'm starting with a really simple prompt, and that simple prompt gets transformed into a very fleshed output. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and click on generate thumbnail. And again, after a few seconds, it should be done. And here's our finished product. As you can see, again, very high quality. Although I would have added some extra text at the top, which I can just edit in after I've downloaded it or even regenerate it with a prompt specifically asking for text like this one right here. So it's really quick and really easy. Getting familiar with this tool will help you streamline your video production process and just makes life a lot easier. So I highly recommend it. I also highly recommend it. And I also highly recommend leaving a like and maybe a subscribe if I was able to teach you something new and something useful. As always, thank you for watching.